Welcome to tonight's game between Carlton and the Hawks. I'm Dennis Cometti, and I'm pleased you could join us. Before getting on the plane to come here, I told the ticket lady send one of my bags to Melbourne, one to Sydney and one to Brisbane. She said she couldn't do that. I'm not sure why she didn't understand, because as I told her, the airline did it for me last week. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Carlton run on. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Umpire tosses the coin. Hawthorn win the toss. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. The game is underway.
Turning the ball over in the middle of the ground opens up your defence, so both teams will be looking to move the ball forward cleanly and look for some easy options early. Hodge passes it. Mitchell kicks it. Strong mark there. Gunston shoots for goal. Roughhead marks the ball.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot, 25 metres out. The ball is hammered towards goal by Roughhead. The first goal by Roughhead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nice bounce. Cruiser taps. The loose ball scooped up, gathers the ball. The umpire wants to ball it up. Clean tap by Cruiser. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. The spilled ball is collected. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. Thomas kicks it. He gets above the crowd.
Cripps is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. Mitchell mistimes it. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Wright plays it off to the man on the run. He steals the ball on the bounce. He gets his hands on the footy. Segler missed the ball. He takes a strong mark.
Roughhead with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Going for goal number 2. The goal for the Hawks. That's number 2. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. The Blues will have to start putting in some effort if they want a chance in this game. Cruiser knocks it down the field. Gains possession. Gains possession. The ball remains in play. Picture perfect drop punt. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. He spills the mark. Kept alive under pressure. Kept alive under pressure. The ball in the hands of Buckley. Graham sends the ball on its way. Simpson setting his sights on the goals. Too far out to score, surely. The ball is thumped towards goal by Simpson. Plenty of shots are spoiled at the last moment by efforts to add just those few more metres.
Shields has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Gibson missed the ball. A good contested mark there. Murphy with the kick. Cripps takes the mark. 90 seconds to go.
The ball is socket. Knocks up his first touch. Gathered by Simpson. Simpson launches one towards goal. Only the smallest of margins in it now. Cruiser decisively. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Cruiser really gets onto this one, jumping at shadows. Armfield with the ball. Silvani onto the ball. Collected by Smith. Intercepted. The ball is slammed towards goal by Armfield. No good. Carlton trail by less than a goal.
Shields can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Hodge by hand. He gets boot to the ball. Thomas with the mark, sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark. Murphy slams the ball to his boot. Cruiser with good strong hands.
Nice drop punt. The ball goes out of bounds. Sends the Sharon on its way. Lamb from behind.
Lamb has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Waitering lines up. This kick could really change things. Score for Carlton. The Blues surge into the lead.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Cruiser. The bouncing ball is controlled. Murphy on the ball at the moment. Keeps it close to the ground. No one troubling him there. Sends it on its way. He surely won't miss from this distance. Oh, he spilled it. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 18 and 13.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. A quick break and we're back at it.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richo?
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
He's a ball magnet. White gathers. He gets a kick out of the pack. Cripps with the mark. Choose to kick it. Cruiser with the mark.
Cruiser, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Gibbs kicks for goal. It's in the air. Gibbs with a long goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Definitely palmed to advantage. The bouncing ball is controlled. The spiralling torpedo from Henderson. It'll be a free kick. Doherty boots it. Wins the hardball. A lovely drop punt. The mark is taken by Gibson. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Cruiser has seen plenty of the footy. Gives it to the running man. Silvani sends the ball on its way.
Carlton have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Sending it on its way, no one around troubling him there. Wright slams the ball to his boot. He takes the contested mark. That's a nice strong mark.
The spiralling torpedo from Hodge. He scoops the ball off the ground. Has it now. Thomas with the torpedo. He was never going to get that. Sigler controls. Gunston running off. He spent so much time on the bench this season, he probably gets his mail delivered there. Handballs. Sigler passes to no one in particular. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Sigler slots the goal. Gets his first. There's the bounce. Rowe decisively. Wright gets it on the bounce. Time drying up with only 90 seconds to go. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes it well. Henderson setting his sights on the goals. Henderson thumps the ball for goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Henderson. Back in front goes the Hawks.
Henderson can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Murphy kicks it out of congestion.
Armfield is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Graham boots it. Buckley with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. A nice contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes the contested mark.
Ground control to Major Tom. Graham has it. Gets boot to Leather. Langford there to mop it up. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
That's right, Dan. His opponents are all over him.
With the ball now. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. This is a great angle to kick from. Roughhead. It's going. Hawthorn have scored the last 3 goals. The Hawks leads by 10.
Roughhead can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Burgoyne gathers it. Who was that to? No, that's just giving the ball away. The end of the second term is in sight now. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Handballs. The ball is smothered. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Let's check out the stats.
The stats show that both teams have practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage. Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Blues are slightly ahead with 19 to 17.
Enlightening, Richo. This match can be described like seeing your grandmother in fishnets. Unexpected. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Burgoyne throws the ball. Free kick. Cripps with the kick. Armfield takes the mark. Boots it. Gibson claims the ball. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Ziegler looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Hodge picks it up. Lamb dodging for no reason at all. Jams it on the boot now. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Kerridge, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark. He slams that on the boot. Graham really forced to earn that mark. Sending it on its way, he takes the contested mark.
Goes towards half forward. Cherno looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. A monster kick will be required from here. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees.
Cherno really wears his heart on his sleeve.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Ziegler with the punch. Murphy picks up the loose ball.
Murphy is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. A clean pick-up. Murphy cuts off the ball. Lamb doesn't receive the ball. He slams that on the boot.
Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Ziegler didn't even get close to that tap. Able to grab it on the half volley. Down goes Cruiser. Cruiser just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. Shields assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Cripps has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Picture perfect drop punt. He gathers the loose ball. He has the ball. Wright gets the hand pass. It's hit the post. It's a behind.
Shields is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. Smith takes the mark uncontested. Puts boot to ball. Casbolt with the ball. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark. Lamb slams the ball to his boot. The ball crosses the line.
Lamb runs off the ground like someone just gave him a Metamucil smoothie. Counting down, we've hit the 90-second mark. Deft touch from Ziegler. Casbolt taken high, and he'll get the free kick. A desperate kick there. Takes it well. Buckley kicks it. Takes it well. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 45 metres out. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 40 metres out. Let's see if they can go on with us from now. Goal for Kerner. He's bagged a couple now. The ball bouncing well. Casbolt got a fist on it. Lucky bounce collected. Cripps tries his luck along the ground. The ball in the hands of Simpson. Lobs the pass. Going for goal number 1. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He kicks it. It looked impossible, but somehow he made it possible. Great bounce. Claimed by Cruiser. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Pummett gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Trims the grass with that one. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Burgoyne lays it off to the running man. Henderson marks. This is a great angle to kick from. He takes the shot. What a strong mark. This is a great angle to kick from. He surely won't miss from this distance. Roughhead. If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up. The ball is bounced.
Cruiser is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it.
The umpire will give us another ball up. Cruiser with a big fist on it. Wright gets it on the bounce. Puts boot to ball. He boots it. Chernow skims the woodwork for a point. Shields plays on. Ground control to Major Tom. Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Hawks are slightly ahead with 30 to 26.
Insightful, Richo. Here we go for the last quarter.
Even when you played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
Lamb has the ball. Handball finds Graham. A nice uncontested mark for Armfield. Sends the Sharon on its way. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpires with a good throw. Punched by Cruiser. He has the ball. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Collected by Armfield. Lamb tackles and causes the ball to come loose as he brings down Smith. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. The pass too slow for the running man. Down goes Roughhead. He steadies now in front of goal. 50 metres from home. Roughhead off the side of his boot. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. We'll have a throw-in. The ball has been thrown in. Tapped by Cruiser. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Sigler thumps it forward. The ball is socket. The loose ball picked up by Burgoyne. Gains possession. He's a ball magnet. Sends the ball to open space. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Lamb gets the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
He's really a ball magnet. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun.
Gunston can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Good tap from Cruiser. A favourable bounce. Graham plays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. The spilled ball is collected. He gets his hands on the footy. Armfield lobs the pass. He gathers the loose ball. Chooses to kick it. Hands like dinner plates. 50 metres from home. Chernow will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Chernow just squeezes it over the line.
Chernow shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Sigler with the hit. The ball mopped up. Now we've got a ball up.
Segler has to stay committed. Then with a little bit of guts and determination, he should make something of his career. Armfield slams the ball to his boot. He drops the mark. Birchall collects it. He hand passes it. Hodge puts his boot on it. Plowman wins the contested ball.
Slams it on the boot. Thomas claims the ball. Kicks it. He wins the contest. Chips it down towards half forward. Wright has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Wright feeds it wide. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Langford obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He boots it. He claims the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
A goal here will put them in front. He has space for an easy mark. 15 metres out. Roughhead gets the hurry up. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richard.
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. Gunston, he's bagged a couple now. The Hawks get back on top again. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Rowe hits it. Gibson controls it. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that.
Buckley's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Curnow lining up with the goals. Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Birchall plays on. Birchall sends one up towards the wing. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Sends it on its way. Nice hands. What an exciting match. So close. But in the end, it was Hawthorn.
It's a cruel game at times. One hits the post and the other just goes through.
Here's the final scores. The Hawks 48 versus Carlton 47. Thanks for joining us as always. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.